Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around in the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? We are at Hersheypark today for our fourth visit of the season and our second summer visit. And so, Evie, are you ready? Woo! Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Fahrenheit and I graded an 8 out of 10. There was a little breakdown in line, but it was worth it. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, I have to give it a 7 because that breakdown took up some time. But other than that, it was a good ride on Fahrenheit in the back row.
Yeah. Okay, so we just rode Storm Runner, and I graded a 10 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, it was good. The launch was forceful. I'll give it a 10.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode Sky Rush, and I graded an 8 out of 10. It was experiencing a breakdown while we were in line. I mean, when we first got in line, so we had to wait a bit. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, I agree. Give it an 8.
Yeah. Okay, so we just rode Tidal Force, and I graded a 10 out of 10. We still like this better than Whitewater Landing to this day, ever since we first rode it in 2019. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, give it a 10.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode Whitecap Racer, and I graded a 4 out of 10. The line was moving so slow because the line manager was only letting fast track people in and didn't let us in until later, and it felt like we were waiting a million years because of that. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
I'm gonna give it a 3. It took too long to get on, but other than that, it was good.
Yeah. So we're at the wave pool, and we discovered one strange thing. This wave pool has a queue. This is like bizarre, guys. Okay, so we just rode Whirlwind, and I rated a 9 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Evie, what did you think?
Yeah, I agree. Give it a 9.
Oh yeah. So we are just wrapping up. It felt like a short day at the water park because we only did 3 things, like Whitecap Racer, swim in a wave pool, which obviously, as you know from earlier in the vlog, had a queue, which was so freaking bizarre, and Whirlwind, but at least I got to get on Whirlwind because that's my personal favorite water slide here. And so, but the weirdest part was like the wave pool because of the queue and all that, but the wave pool overall is better than Dorney's. And so, Evie, what did you think of the stay in the boardwalk?
It was an alright day at the boardwalk.
Yeah. Okay, so we just rode the Claw, and I'd definitely rate it a 10 out of 10. It was a really good ride we had on it, and it was really funny too because this was the first time I wasn't the only man earthing on the Claw, and plus there was a whole squad of earthing girls in the row right next to us, and yeah, it was just a really funny ride on the Claw, and we actually got the high side for a bit. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, it was a good ride. Give it a 7.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just got on Triple Towers and rode the Reese's Tower, and I rated a 10 out of 10. I thought that was a good ride on it, and it had 2 really good pops of airtime. And so, Evie, what'd you think?
Yeah, I give it a 10. The pops of airtime at the top were good.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode Great Bear, and I rated an 8 out of 10. There was a little wait for it, but in the end, it was a really good ride on it. And so,
yeah, I give it an 8, but I got some good hang time on the corkscrew. It was a good ride.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode Comet, and I rated a 10 out of 10. It was a good ride we had on it. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
I'm gonna give it a 9 because I didn't really get that much air time. Other than that, it was alright.
Yeah, and plus it just received its ace plaque this past Tuesday, June 22nd. So congratulations goes to Comet for getting that ace landmark. And yeah. Okay, so the park is closed right now, and we just rode Candymonium, and I'd rate it a 7 out of 10. The ride-offs were moving so slow, that's why we got on it past closing. But it was still a good sunset ride we had on Candymonium. At least we got a sunset riding on this, and that was on when we were passing through that helix too, and the lights were on too, which was also a cool factor. And so, Evie, what'd you think of Canyon?
Yeah, I give it a 7 too. Ride-ups took way too long, but other than that, it was a good ride. The airtime was amazing.
So this was a good day at Hersheypark, but it was absolutely slammed, you guys. Like, everywhere we walked, there were people, like, in front of us, and the ride-ups were moving too slow at some rides. But it was overall still a good visit to Hersheypark because we still were able to get, like, a decent amount of stuff in. And so, Evie, what did you think of this visit to Hershey?
Yeah, we did have a really good visit. The thing was the park, yeah, like you said, it was slammed. There was a lot of people today, but other than that, it was actually a really good day.
Yeah, so make sure to reply to me your thoughts on this video, and make sure to check out my merch store on Bonfire. I'll have a link in the description. I provide like face masks and coffee mugs and long sleeve shirts and short sleeve shirts, all the things. So I'll have a link in the description for that store, and I will see you in the next